Hold up. What happens when a marriage falls apart in the middle of an eviction hearing? Today, we're diving into one of the most emotionally charged courtroom confrontations we've ever seen. We've got a landlord demanding $2,565 in back rent, a husband scrambling to save a situation, and a wife who's about to drop a bombshell that nobody saw coming. She refuses to even stand next to her husband, claims she's been failed by everyone. And wait until you hear what she says about paying rent. This isn't just an eviction case. It's a complete family meltdown happening live in court. Buckle up, because this one gets intense.
Barnes and Barnes versus Mahmood and Miller. Your name, sir?
Devin Miller.
All right. And Miss Mahmood, is she here or no?
Yes, she is here, but I think she's having some difficulties right now.
Your Honor, we haven't received a payment since the last time we were here. It's $26.65 total. $25.65. I'm sorry.
25.
So I recently just received employment, so been waiting for my check to come between that time.
I have a note that $1,000 was going to be paid. I don't know why.
$1,000?
Okay. Well, how would you intend on getting this paid off, sir?
So I don't get paid until the 28th. And
Until the what?
the 28th of June.
Okay, but all right, let's take that. And how much would you be willing? How much are you going to be able to pay?
So with me working weekly, I get paid $5.60 on a full
On a full check, you get how much?
$5.60 minus tax.
Okay, let's break this down. They owe $2,565 in back rent, and the husband is saying he makes $560 per paycheck. Even if he threw his entire paycheck at this debt, that's still nearly 5 paychecks just to catch up, and that's not counting ongoing rent or, eating. The math here is already not mathing, and the judge knows it. But here's where it gets really interesting. Notice how the wife still hasn't shown up? The husband's trying to buy time, but something tells me there's way more to this story than just missed payments.
Because I don't know how we're going to do this if she's not here, because I'm about to, my inclination is to issue a judgment.
Well, we've been having some difficulties in being uncooperative.
Pardon?
She was being uncooperative. I would hope that you don't throw it out because I'm really trying.
She was being uncooperative.
I apologize for interrupting. I have an out front, but she doesn't want to come into the courtroom because of a contact order between her and her husband.
We don't have one, sir, Your Honor.
Are you her husband?
Yes. May I explain?
Please.
Okay, so recently she's having a spat with me. She's just upset that she wanted me to apologize for a misunderstanding that we had before coming here to court. When she got verbally volatile with me, so she decided to.
Okay. That's fine. Is there a no contact order between the two of you?
No, there's absolutely not. She probably just said that just to make things worse on my end.
WHOA, did you catch that? She's claiming there's a no contact order. But the husband says there isn't one. Someone's lying here, and the tension is palpable. He's calling her vindictive and uncooperative, in front of a judge, no less. This isn't just about rent anymore. This is a marriage in complete freefall. And the fact that she won't even enter the courtroom with him, that speaks volumes. The judge is trying to keep this professional, but you can tell he's walking into a domestic minefield here.
Well, they couldn't get much worse.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not really sure. She can be very vindictive.
Okay, so let's not say that out loud. Can you go down the hall and
Sign her into Zoom?
no? She's here. Yeah, well, ask her if she's going to participate in the hearing. him over here.
Sir. Yeah, see you.
All right. And what's your name?
Miriam Mahmood.
All right. There's a total amount of $25.65 owing. Was there a method by which you were intending on getting this paid? Or do you know?
I'm going to be very honest with you, Judge.
Okay.
I have no intention of paying one penny.
Did she just say that? I have no intention of paying 1 penny. She just told a judge to his face that she's not paying anything. That's not a negotiation. That's a declaration of war against her landlord. Most people at least try to work out a payment plan, but she's going scorched earth. And watch. She's about to unload everything that's been building up. This is no longer about an eviction. This is about to become one of the most raw, emotional testimonies you'll ever see in a courtroom.
No intention of paying 1 penny. I've been with Barnes & Barnes since 2021 in this place. I've been with Barnes & Barnes for about 6 years now. Before that, I was in different apartments with Barnes & Barnes. Before that, I've been in EMU since I was 16. Eastern Police, Ipsy Police, all y'all have just failed me. I've been begging Barnes & Barnes to fix my house for a simple fan, for heat in the winter. I'm having to take money out of my pockets to keep myself fed. I would rather sleep in my car than fight for a house, because along with this court case, I'm dealing with my pedophile dad who decided to touch me for 6 years and get away with it. Along with that, I'm dealing with my mom not cooperating and being in cahoots with him. I'd rather win a settlement than fight for this and give my last tears and blood, sweat, and tears into this. My husband doesn't understand how to speak to me nicely. That's why we're not standing here together. And I'm not gonna stand next to a man who doesn't know how to open the right door instead of the left door and snap at his wife. I'm not going to do that. I walked out because in March I was in jail for beating him up.
This just went from 0 to 100. She just revealed childhood trauma, domestic violence. She admitted she went to jail for assaulting her husband and maintenance issues with the property all in one breath. This woman is clearly at her breaking point. Now, legally speaking, personal trauma doesn't negate rental obligations. But wow, this testimony shows someone who's been failed by multiple systems. And did you catch that? She's been with this landlord since she was 16. There's clearly a much deeper history here than just unpaid rent.
I'm not going to stand here and go out of my character and act irate when I don't want to fight for something that's mine. That's not, he claims that it's his more than mine. I brought him into my house. I gave him my car. I gave him the clothes on his back. I'm not going to fight for this anymore. I'm exhausted, tired, and hopeless. Ipsy Police was in my house today at 5 a.m. when I asked for harassment. I filed a PPO. I'm getting no help. I'm hopeless, frustrated, and exhausted, and I'm done.
Okay. I just had to make sure, which is why I wanted you in the courtroom, that I was going to find no tribal issue. I was going to issue a judgment to the plaintiff. And I just wanted to make sure that you understood what the court was doing, which is why I wanted you here. All right. So the court finding no tribal issue, I'll enter a judgment for possession and money. It looks like you requested. For possession and money as to both defendants. Total amount, the $25,600, that was inclusive of costs, correct?
Yes.
In the total amount of $2,565. And an order of eviction or writ will issue in 10 days. All right. Thank you.
Sorry, could you say that again? I speak 3 different languages. I'm not American. I'm British. So I didn't understand one word that came out of your mouth. I'm sorry, sir.
The whole thing?
You're throwing legal words at me, sir. I'm mentally,
ma'am.
I'm in
All right.
middle school. I didn't pass, I speak 3 different languages. I'm not educated.
Okay.
So I don't understand when you throw legal terms at me. I need to speak to me like a toddler. I would understand that better. Thank you.
All right.
Credit to this judge for keeping his composure. After that emotional outburst, he still tried to ensure she understands the legal consequences. This is actually a masterclass in judicial patience. He's not dismissing her concerns, but But he's also not letting emotion override the law. He's about to break down exactly what's going to happen, and honestly, this might be the most important part for anyone watching who's facing eviction. Pay attention to how he explains the timeline and process. This is crucial information.
I'm issuing a judgment. I'm signing a judgment, a piece of paper indicating that plaintiff, your landlord, has the right to possession of the premises
Okay, so
unless $2,565 is paid prior to July 1st or by July 1st. If it's not paid by July 1st, they can then file for what's called a writ of restitution or an order of eviction to have you move. Either at that point you can move by then or you can pay the money by then. If you fail to move, what will end up happening if they file that order of eviction, the court will sign off on it. And then what will happen is the sheriff and other police agency or the sheriff's department or a court officer will show up and will, if you haven't vacated the premises, will remove you from the premises.
yeah, and I know how the eviction process works. I just don't, I have lawyers in my family, but I'm more on the medical side rather than the lawyer side. But I appreciate all your help, and so
All right.
my husband and I aren't cooperating today.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So here's what just went down. The judge ruled in favor of Barnes and Barnes, granted him possession of property and a judgment for $2,565. The defendants have until July 1st to either pay in full or vacate. Otherwise, law enforcement will physically remove them. This case shows the harsh reality of eviction proceedings, but also the complex human stories behind them. We saw a marriage in crisis, allegations of property neglect, deep personal trauma, and ultimately, the cold reality of contract law. The wife's refusal to pay wasn't legally justified, despite her personal struggles, and the judge had no choice but to rule based on the facts. Rent wasn't paid, period. What do you think? Should landlords be more understanding of tenants' personal situations, or does the law need to remain impartial? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to smash that like button. Share this video with someone who needs to see it, and hit that subscribe button with notifications on so you never miss another jaw-dropping courtroom breakdown. We'll see you in the next one.